in for DC. Hey, you know how it is. This race, no hate, no fear. No gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run.
Breaking news. Kamala Harris will be allowing twerking in the USA Olympics next season.
Killing.
Megan Thee Stallion will be
A judge.
Did you see her at the Democratic National Convention?
I did see
Yeah.
Were you okay? What was that tone, Sister JJ? Did you not?
I don't think that booty shaking is a way to. I mean, maybe it's a different time. If you're trying to get the young vote, maybe that's what you bring in to get the young vote, to get behind you.
No,
but I think it's a bad.
Sister JJ.
It's a bad.
No, because then you bring
It's a
in the
bad-
exploitation of young women and having women expire and
Yes.
only do that. So that's not it. But I'm sure enough, with the right heads put together, you can find something that's going to get.
Did
young
you
people.
see the
But
Megan Thee
if
Stallion
that would
performance?
take to get Donald Trump
Somebody
out
was
of
shouting a
office,
blue
I'll
pants
take
suit?
the booty shaking to then
I
we'll
mean,
explain
that's
to
what
him
she is.
afterwards. Don't do that no more. If that would take to get the vote right now, let's get that vote. Then after that, say, hey, we got to do that no more. We
So
passed that.
from our female panelist, Sister JJ, you're making a face. Everybody's kind of feeling it. Did you disapprove of the Megan Thee Stallion performance at the Kamala Harris rally?
I understand that she pulled in a performer that could attract and relate to the generation that she's probably not connected with. That I understand. I don't agree with thinking that our young women are that, and I'm not saying she thinks this, but I don't feel as though our young women are that disconnected that you have to bring in the twerking and the gyrating in order to get a vote. I think I don't I don't think that my young
How much
queens
did
are
she
that
do?
disconnected.
Because
but-
she had on a pantsuit.
And now, mind you, this wasn't the Democratic National Convention. This was just a rally. This was just something to promote
Fundraiser.
a fundraiser to promote the votes. But didn't Donald Trump have Hulk Hogan
Yeah.
rip his shirt off?
Yeah.
Whoa. Let's back up a little bit. Let's not even give Hulk Hogan. If you got Megan Thee Stallion, Donald Trump had Amber Rose, and we know what she's famous
And
for.
I said the
so,
same thing.
so
Exactly.
I
I'm just
said the
saying,
same
what are
thing.
we- so
Exactly.
what-
I
So
said
he-
the same
going
thing.
after
Like,
that.
so why we just
He going at
Megan
that
Thee Stallion
porn industry.
twerking?
He going at the porn
I said
industry.
the same thing.
So what are we doing? What are we doing as voters? Are we looking at the most popular thing? What are we? Where are we as a society? Are we looking at the best candidate that can help our interests? Or are we just voting for the most popular person?
Well, look at it. Look how the Republicans are responding now. They were following this guy, but they realized how stupid he is.
Like-
they even jumping ship.
You
right now.
you got Republicans for Harris, but what I would like for everybody to do, 24 hours ago, Kamala Harris did an interview with Luke Skywalker. Just go from the 11-minute mark. You ain't even got to watch the whole interview. Just start at the 11-minute mark and finish it out. I guarantee you guys will hand down understand who the best candidate is. Not even close.
I understand.
Like she
And
addressed.
it went
Are you
20
saying Uncle
It
Luke?
went 24 hours
you
ago.
talking about
But,
Uncle
but
Luke.
so here's but
Uncle
here,
Luke.
but,
Not
but, here, but here's
Darth
the
Vader's
thing.
son.
But here's the thing. I'm not.
Nah, he talking about
I've
the one
said
that
it from the
exploited
beginning
black
that it's
women.
refreshing
Luke.
to have a candidate to talk about issues
Right.
that's worth listening to
Right.
and not the buffoonery.
Right.
I've said that from the beginning. It was
Exactly.
so refreshing to hear her talk with some intellect. What are you going to do?
Do you feel that these donations and this surge, because right now Donald Trump is behind in the polls. Do you feel like this wave of love for Kamala is the fact that people are happy that it's just not Joe, or do they genuinely appreciate? I know the female vote's going to go through the roof.
No, they realize how ridiculous Donald Trump is. When you look at it, when he does his rallies, he's not speaking on any issues, and his people honestly like he's just talking about him. I have the biggest crowd.
Has the
I've had the biggest
assassination
crowd.
lost weight?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the
I wanna
assassination
make
has
this
lost
point,
some weight.
But I do want to make this point. I was talking to some queens the other day, and some agree, some like, Here's the deal. When you go behind that curtain, you you can say whatever you want to say in front of the curtain, but when you go behind that curtain, it has been proven that it's not always what you think it's going to be. So just because she has that money behind her, it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody that's speaking Harris may necessarily go behind those closed doors and vote Harris. Case in point, with him and Hillary. We just knew she was going to win based on the same buffoonery, right? But when they went behind that closed door, behind those curtains, somebody changed their mind.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's kind of funny that you bring that up because now that Kamala's leading in the polls, Team Trump is like, oh, the election's going to be rigged now. Now everybody thinks the election is going to be rigged. Yes,
Right.
she used to date Montel.
Well, I would say the difference last time with Hillary, I got word the moment Hillary chose her VP, that's when I kind of knew, like, I said, we might lose it. Because the guy had no pizzazz. He was nothing. He was unheard of. Everybody felt that she should went with Bernie Sanders, and she took the Midwest for granted. She didn't campaign in Michigan. She didn't do anything. But right now the difference is, like, you got Republicans for Harris. She's already within the month she's in the lead in the swing states on where
She's
Biden
killing it.
minded. She's killing it.
She's killing it.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think the media's doing a good job of making it seem interesting and seem close. But I think she mopped the floor with them.
And guess what? And she don't have to respond to all his buffoonery because she's letting him just crash himself.
Oh, for sure.
He's killing himself off.
But then she mops the flow with him.
Go ahead.
She mops the flow with him, and then what?
Well, so then let me
And
ask
I'm just saying, because I swear, like, this reminds me of high school sometimes. It's just a popularity vote. Well, it's really not when you look at the electoral college. But nobody ever talks about what are the policies you care about. Like, if people can go around the panel and be like, this is the main thing that I care
Watch the
about.
interview, Weightball.
Nobody ever says that.
Watch the interview. Trust me now. You gonna.
I'm just saying from y'all as people.
I
So now-
watched
so
it.
now-
I
Watch
watched
the interview
it.
from
I
11
watched
minutes. You're
the
gonna change your
interview.
whole outlook on it now.
I watched
you.
it. I
Hold on,
watched
hold on.
the interview.
So now look at
And did it make you
Hold
change
on.
your
Go
outlook?
ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, I
Hold on.
think
Go
what I
ahead.
think
Have a
anyway.
chance to say anything. Go ahead. How do you feel about this?
About this whole campaign thing?
Yeah, do you know what we're talking about?
Of course.
Okay.
That's funny. You know what? I've decided to stay neutral when it comes to politics this particular cycle, only because
black. You can't be neutral.
I'm actually half black and half white, so I
Okay,
can't be
well,
neutral.
now you're using the white
as
part.
neutral.
Hold on.
But why is it only about race, though? Like,
on.
you gotta-
But it's not about race. See, for me, it's about the protection of the country.
So let me ask you
Because
this.
I've helped protect it for 30 years.
I do
So
feel
that's a policy thing.
Yeah.
So you
definitely
worried about the border?
the border?
Or you worried about the war?
that's the military in it.
Nah, I could really give a damn about them damn wars because I don't have to go. But I can tell you this. It is very important to know who is going to run the military. And ain't neither one of them qualified to join to run the military because neither one of them been in the military.
Well, let me ask
wow.
you. Well, let me ask you a race question. Let me ask you a race question.
Who's in the military?
So
Kamala was in the
Don't
military.
matter. You ain't gotta be in the military to run the military.
Oh, so
That's what you got joint
Yeah.
sheet for.
So you think you can go run
Yeah.
it?
Serious, huh? Absolutely. Come on
Yeah,
now.
yeah, there's been a lot of- there's been a lot of presidents that went in the military.
Let's be practical.
Yeah,
about
but most of them were president. I mean, most of them
Bill
served
Clinton
in
went
the
in the
military.
military.
Who?
Obama went in the military.
John F.
Oh,
Kennedy
well.
went in the military.
So let me ask you this: as black people,
John F. Kennedy went in the military.
That's a damn lie.
All right, there's a lot.
He's a hero, bro. What are you talking about, man?
John F. Kennedy?
John F. Kennedy
What
was in
war
the
did he
United
fight?
States Navy in World War II, and
he-
actually hit a
John F. Kennedy fought in World War II?
John
Yes,
F. Kennedy was in the Salvation Army.
bro.
John F.
Let me
Kennedy.
ask you this, though.
His
Come on.
PT boat got ran over by a Japanese destroyer, and it broke his back.
Give me,
So I don't know what you're talking about. Look him up.
let me ask
He
our
know his
female.
Navy
let's-
people.
let me
He
ask
also
my-
invented the Navy SEALs.
So let me ask our female guest.
Talking to the mic.
Realistically, if there was a black man that was about to be, if Obama was marrying a white woman, do you feel like he would get the same pull? Because I feel like no one is recognizing the fact that, because you know she's been called, Kamala has been called an anti-Semite. She's married to a Jewish man.
She's taking money from AIPAC too, lots of money.
So, do you think it would be different if it was a black man running with a white woman on his side?
Let's go to the young lady right here. Say, how you feel about that?
I don't know. I think maybe it would in our community.
Absolutely.
However, the only thing that I'm a little concerned about is that she picked someone that is a known cheater. That's the only thing that I
Oh, that's some black woman
I felt
shit.
a little something. It is some black woman shit.
I mean,
okay?
they all cheat.
You saying her husband is a known cheater? Or
Infidelity is
her
part of her.
running mate?
He told her he cheated on his last wife, and that's why they got divorced.
Oh.
So he was.
I feel like Kamala had like a little side piece history though.
What that got to do?
Okay,
Miss
but
J,
before-
Miss J,
before-
Miss
before-
J, Miss
before-
J, how you feel about that?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you how I feel about this, but I do want to say Bullhead is correct. John F. Kennedy is considered a war hero for his actions during World War II, so he was correct about that.
He's in the Navy.
That's what it
Yes.
said. I read
In the
it.
Navy, they teach you.
I just read it.
He was in the
John
Navy.
F. Kennedy is considered a war hero.
We take big notes when Bullhead is correct.
Hold on,
what it
hold on. But first of all, let's give Bullhead some credit. He was in the Navy,
right.
and when you're in the Navy, they teach you about other Navy people.
That's right. And when you
So
become,
he
a,
would
when
know
you become a Navy chief, we
Said
have
he
to
served, he
learn
said he served as a
history and teach
lieutenant
it to
in the
our
U.S.
younger
Navy.
sailors.
That's what it says.
Do you?
One thing.
I'm not doubting it, but I'm just saying to sit there and
Well,
say that somebody who never served the military can't run the country.
Well, I
No,
mean,
that's
I get
not
that,
what I
but let's
said,
go
though.
back to giving him his credit. He
Right.
did, he
Don't
did
let it-
serve.
You were right.
So,
This-
ba-
in 2024,
So
Bullhead
you
was
was
right.
lifeguard. He was in the Navy. That's different.
Now what I now
so
what,
here's my view on the cheating thing. That I didn't know.
Who,
I didn't
John
know
F.
that.
Kennedy?
No, I
Oh.
didn't know that the maybe vice president cheated on his wife. So
What they got to do with running the
man,
country?
my
Well-
thing is if you do your job real well and
Right.
you love your job, your family is gonna suffer. I don't know why you looking for a president that got a perfect family at home. If his
Yeah.
family perfect at home, then he not
Just
giving
like he
his
has
job
little-
his
well,
all.
for some people, it does matter. And to your point, yes, there are a lot of no good men that do a great
Ooh,
job.
that was aggressive.
As in their positions, right?
What about that no
because
good
we-
woman that know he was married doing her
but
job?
because we are in a society of anything that these candidates are doing can come back and tarnish them. To your point, I think it was you, Brian, that said that Hillary chose somebody that nobody knew and da 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 da. So you said that killed her. Well, the same thing is here. Now a lot of people who are especially women who don't play that stuff about cheating, they may very well be like, I
But
ain't
do you
voting,
think?
I ain't
Do you
voting.
think
I mean,
that
I'm
black
still
wo-
gonna vote
Do you
for
think
it.
that?
I'm not saying about you, Quinn. I'm saying, but
Yeah.
it does play a part
Do you think that
for
black
people's
women?
decisions.
Do you think that black women will hold it against Kamala that she is married to a white man? And
They ain't had no problem yet.
but
Because
I feel
Trump's
like,
so-
but I feel
Trump's
like
so
if there
off
was
the rocker.
if there was a black man
But
that
it
had a
nothing to-
white
hold
woman.
on, you keep going back to that, but just look
I
at the
think this
fact.
is your
Hold on,
sensitivity,
hold on.
Tim.
It is.
This
we
is something that's personally
Hold on,
sensitive to
hold
you.
on. First of all, we keep going back to this color thing when the fact of it is she's a smarter person. She's a more intelligent person.
That's
She's
the
a
same
more
thing.
rational
Say something
person.
else.
You know what I'm saying? So let's not
Smarter
just take it
and
about
more
color.
intelligent.
She's more educated. I mean, I don't know if educated
Smarter.
means
Just
anything in
watch
the
it.
Well,
world.
she's
Luke
doing a
Skywalker
great
interview.
job. She's
She-
doing
we're
a
gonna put
great
some
She
link
job.
up
is
there. You
more
don't have to-
qualified.
Watch it.
She's more qualified than he is to be in office. No matter color, creed, gender, whatever. Right?
You know what's really
That's
funny?
she's
now-
It's
doing
funny
a-
that you say that, Bo, because just recently, Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, had just asked Kamala what she identifies as.
Oh, they checked her.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I mean
yeah.
him, Shim, whatever you want to call.
Yeah.
Bruce, let me know what you want to call. I know your stepkids, but let me know what you want to call. But
All
they
right,
checked
but
you
yeah,
for making that
let-
statement.
let's,
about,
let's get away from the whole color thing, man, and support the woman for being the woman that she is. She's qualified for the job. He is not qualified. He's shown it for himself. She don't have to respond to none of his negativity and all that kind of stuff. He's doing that on his own. He's killing himself off. His own people see it, and this is DisRace, and we'll be right back.